You look me in the eye and you tell me that TwitchCon takes women's safety seriously. When you see this, congratulations to the Milk Cup champions and all women's championship, the Milk Cup. This is a man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I think leads to all of this. Ideology, not being honest with yourself, being illogical, right? You don't understand security, you don't understand people's issues because your ideology is so locked that you just can't come to grips with anything. The fact that ahead of TwitchCon, people like Asmongold and Tectone were saying Twitch's security is a major problem. Twitch hears them say that and be like, those guys are right-wing lunatic chuds, and we're not going to listen to anything they have to say. They hear them say it, and they don't want to listen to it.
JayViper is awesome. He's so good looking. He's got the crowd in all.
So for those of you who have heard, and most of you probably have, the Emiru situation, this is the clip. We're going to watch it real quick. This is a person who's normal right here that is getting an autograph, talking to Emiru. This is part of a meet and greet they did at TwitchCon. Okay. And this is Emiru right here. Now you're going to see a guy come on over here and go right at her. There he comes. Just charged right on over, grabbed her and leans in, and she starts pushing at him. And this guy's just standing there. He doesn't know what's going on. This guy runs over security and pushes him out of there. And they just have him leave. I don't think this guy actually saw what happened. So a lot of people, like, he just stood there. He looked over here, looks like he was going to get a picture from this person. So I don't want to blame this guy at all. I really just think he was looking over here waiting, and this guy walked in front of him. He didn't look. He was just looking at the camera and had no idea what's happened. All of a sudden, this happened. He has no idea, literally none, what just happened next to him. Probably a little shocked.
Whoa.
And so that's what happened. This guy just walked right over there. How did nobody react? I don't know how no one reacted. Like, no one actually reacted to this guy. But again, everyone's in their fucking phone. This person's not looking. This person's not looking. They're talking to each other. This guy's not looking. It's just only security looking. This chick right here with the phone, she's not going to do anything. This guy, I don't know if he's looking over there or not. This guy just noticed what's happening. It's been dealt with at this point, so I don't know. The one person who needed to react reacted, but I don't know if I can get on everyone for this. So what I did was I went to... This is Emiru's stream in here, okay? I went to Emiru's stream, and I found some stuff that she was talking about. This I found interesting.
I put it on Twitter. Thank you to the people that talked about it, because otherwise, I don't know if anything would have been done or would have been taken seriously.
She is literally saying that if that did not get caught... She's thanking the person who took the video. Because she's saying that if it did not get put out on video, that she doesn't think it would be addressed. Isn't that crazy that she went through this and she doesn't even think Twitch would have addressed it at all if it didn't get put on video, get caught on video, and then cycled around the internet? Yikes.
Straight up. So, I'm just gonna go...
Let me know what it is, nobody in
from my
DMs.
perspective, what happened.
So she's going to talk about what happened, because a lot of people are like, oh, he came up and hugged her, but hold up.
I saw the order of events. So I was doing my meet and greet, and I've seen people saying that it was an obligation given to me, like to be a featured creator and to have my show. I do
obligation,
which is true.
Obligation to be featured creator. You have to do the meet and greet.
I was told that I had to do a meet and greet, but as far as I know, there's some people that canceled. Regardless, I didn't cancel. I thought it was going to be fine. So, I show up at 4. I'm doing my meet and greet. This happened about 30 minutes into my meet and greet, so I was probably only like 20 to 30% done with my meet and greet. I was just taking a picture with someone else, like completely normal, nice guy. And then I see, out of the corner of my eye, there's a guy walking around the side of the meet and greet. And he crosses in front of the meet and greet of the person to the left of me.
So right now, she's just kind of noticing something off to the side. doesn't think too much of it, but notices it's happening.
Which is a VTuber. So he's able to walk up and in front of another streamer's meet and greet, and then he walks up to me, and he's like walking with a purpose. You know what I mean? And he grabs me, but I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, but in my head, I'm like, it seems like he's supposed to be here, and then he leans in like he's
Yeah, because he just walked right on over there. She's like not so sure in her head what's going on. Like, why is this guy over here, right? He just walked up there like he's got something to do.
he's gonna tell me something. So in my head, I'm like, maybe it's like TwitchCon staff like coming to let me know something, because like sometimes it'll happen where you're at an event and someone will like come up to like let you know something. You know what I mean? But I'm still like freaked out because he grabbed me. That's not normal.
Right.
And then he grabs my face and he leans in and lips puckered tries to kiss me.
That is crazy. So he didn't just go and hug her, dudes. So what a lot of people think is he just hugged her, but he grabbed her by the face. And this is a bigger guy than her. Again, let's go look at the size difference here. I mean, this guy is much, but look at how, like, she's very small. She's a small person. He is much bigger. He must outweigh her by close to 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? This is an 80-pound plus on top of her. Again, she's a waif of a person. And he grabs her by the face and leans in to kiss her. Yeah, he was leaning in. I was wondering if he was trying to do that, but of course, obviously, the angle we had, hard to tell. This is verification. This dude was trying to kiss her. What the fuck?
I start screaming. You can't hear it in the clip, but I'm fucking screaming my head off. And then my security.
Oh, it is her
Twitch's
security.
security is like nowhere near me, nowhere to be found. I can see
There we
them,
go.
but they don't do anything.
Wait. So she sees her. So it is her security. It is her security. Okay, there we go. You guys are right. It's hers. Twitch's security is doing nothing.
And then my security. Twitch's security is like nowhere near me, nowhere to be found. I can
That's
see
crazy.
them, but they don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
My security jumps up and shoves the guy away from me and is like, get the fuck out of here. And he's allowed to walk away and leave.
Isn't that crazy? The guy was allowed to leave. By the way, the only reason that they found out anything about the guy is because they had to chase him down.
Yeah, so then after this point, I did not see a lot of what happened here. This is just based off what people in the line told me. My friend Bonnie, who was there, told me, and Melissa, my manager, told me. So the woman who moved me away from the meet and greet was my personal manager. That was not Twitch staff. No one in Twitch staff came up to me to like see what was going on.
That's crazy. They didn't even check on
My
him.
manager and Bonnie moved me to the back, and they're like hugging me and being like,
And just so everyone understands, because I've been at TwitchCon, I'm a creator at TwitchCon. Like, I get in the partner lounge, everything, right? Like, I'm not talking out of my ass. Like, I'm one of the partners, one of the original partners from Twitch. I've been in the partner lounge. I've spent time in the partner lounge. I've hung out with them. When the way the meet and greets are set up is the partner lounge and Twitch staff are very nearby almost always. Twitch staff is for sure always near the meet and greets because they're dealing with the creators. That place is full of Twitch staff. They're there. So the fact that no one came up to her to see how she's doing after this is absolutely unacceptable. Like, they totally just ignored the situation, wanted nothing to do with it. And again, after Twitch was told how unsafe the situation was going to be the whole time, told they need better security, this happens. They're just trying to get through the weekend without anything happening, but it did. It did.
do you want to finish your meet and greet, basically. And I was back there for like a minute, and I was like, you know what, like I want to finish it because like of all these people here that, you know, they're just nice, normal people. And I go back out there, and still there's no one from Twitch there.
That's crazy.
And the poor guy that I was taking the picture with originally, he's like fucking mortified, and he's like, what the fuck just happened? And again,
yeah, because he didn't see it. He's finding out probably.
I say to this guy, I'm like, I'm sorry you had to see that, and he's like, no, like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Why am I having to tell the TwitchCon attendees and my fans, sorry you had to see that, and not like someone from Twitch or Twitch security?
No surprise. No surprise at all. It's absolutely wild. So here's some more information. Let's see if I have to turn this one up.
I've been talking to Twitch people, and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event, and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now.
Yeah. So negligence around the event. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days.
30, they're like, oh, yeah, the guy just tried to lean in and kiss me, got in front of everyone, cut everyone off, grabbed me, and leaned in and kissed me after, like, you know, the other situations that had happened in the past with women killed by this same situation, like, same idea of how things went down. And they're like, don't worry, we banned him from the platform for 30 days. 30 days? First of all, what are you talking about? Why are we talking about that? You should be telling me how the cops are here and how he's arrested, how he's in some room and you're holding him there. And then, of course, if you're going to talk about banning him, it should be forever. It's forever.
What? And then she's obviously like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like,
yes.
We're talking about the convention here. So they changed it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way.
That is crazy to me. Their response to this situation was banning the guy for a month. Christina Grimmie? Yes, the name Christina Grimmie keeps coming up, and we're not going to look up that video, but yes. The people who were telling her what was happening, these are the people who told her what was happening, how they're dealing with it, the 30-day ban.
The head of security for Amazon and the head of risk for Twitch.
Why do they have those jobs?
Also, later this same night, I'm not going to drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't see it, but I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying.
After it happened. Key representatives, by the way, is Dan Clancy. Dan Clancy was out partying. Yeah, so her bodyguard did get banned for pushing a guy. And let me tell you, and this was from the last TwitchCon, so this bodyguard, or maybe it was 2 years ago, this bodyguard was not allowed back. He's been banned from TwitchCon. What that bodyguard did was when a guy encroached on her and basically, I think he ended up hitting somebody or something, is her bodyguard grabbed the guy and wouldn't let him leave until, like, actual security guards came, or security came with police. That's what he did. That's all he did. It's not like he beat the crap out of the guy. It's not like he went up attacking people that were just trying to come near and he started just punching and throwing. No, someone came at her, came too close to her, and was trying to get up in her space. And he held him there until actual police and security showed up. And for that, he was banned from all TwitchCon. So you can't tell me that Twitch is taking security seriously. Now, this is last year, last TwitchCon. This is Dan Clancy. This is how he this is what he does. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy likes partying. This is who this guy is. He's an old Google exec. He doesn't, as far as running companies, very questionable. It's all about, like, having fun. I mean, this is a Hassan Piker fan, my friends. You think he cares about people? Get real. He'll say he does, but does he care about people? Let's see. We don't want to kill you.
All right, guys, I am not a trained professional. Don't try this at home.
That's Dan Clancy. Blam!
All right, guys, I am not a trained professional. Don't try this at home.
Can you, this is your boss, right? This is the CEO. The CEO! Grabbing a creator and doing some weird ass shit. Luckily, she wasn't hurt. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, dude, this guy is so creepy. He's mad creepy. This is a guy who, like, lives by being near young people. Like, he just sucks their energy out of them or something. I swear to God. Here's a little bit of stuff from Asmongold, and there's supposedly more coming. So Emiru is supposed to be streaming today too, and she's going to be going over some more things today. We'll see what comes of it. I think it's supposedly big news from the way Asmongold has talked, Tectone has talked. These are people who know what she's talking about. They're like, it's big, I guess. I guess it is big. All right, so let's check out Asmongold. He's talking about the situation. He uploaded a video to YouTube. This is a clip of it.
Honestly, like, I really hope somebody at Amazon is watching, because what I want you to understand is that the moderation team at Twitch is completely deranged. The advertising team is completely misguided, and the executive team is completely disconnected. At all levels of this organization, they fail. And we're in a situation now.
And I just want to say this. I've been a part of Twitch since the beginning. Since before Twitch, I was on Justin TV. I'm one of the original partners. I have a global emote on Twitch. I have a global emote there. I'm one of the OGs for real. Okay? They have always had these issues. They have always had these issues where there's a huge disconnect from the top down. It is one of the companies where they have like the worst communication processes. Everyone's kind of like in their own little isolated areas. They're just doing their own thing, acting on their own with hardly any oversight. There's too many managers. It's always been issues, always. So this is just still happening. I remember when Emmett Shear used to be the CEO, okay? And that guy couldn't control anything. And I was always like, they need a new CEO. This guy's trash. So then he ended up stepping down after some time. But he had been there long enough. I don't think it was like, it was right after the Dr. Respect situation went down where he left. That's how long Clancy's been there. Not that long. Okay? I was always like, okay, they need a new CEO. Emmett Shear has to go. But then they hired Dan Clancy. And I'm like, this is just a Google exec. Google execs like him are these basically like Western, like, you know, if you go to the Wild West back in the day and you go pluck someone out of there and throw them as a CEO, they're like that. They just crave attention, crave partying. This guy is not a serious person. I mean, this guy is like freaking 70 years old throwing creators over his shoulder on stage. He's one of those, you know? This isn't a serious CEO. You'd think like something like that might work at Twitch, but you need someone that can at least control people, and he can't. He can't control people. He's just a goofball. He's just a fan of Hassan that's a CEO at Twitch, and it's a major part of the problem. The ideology at Twitch is the part of the problem. They are super, super left, right? They are woke left, all of them. It's full of woke left people, and we're going to get into a little bit more of that, of what's going on Twitch, because it all ties together. All of that ties together. Who's in charge, how they run things, what they believe, who they support, who they don't support, what they allowed to run rampant on that platform. It all bleeds into Twitch gone, which is what we're seeing today. Not taking anything really seriously.
Now, where it's gotten so bad that people's real lives and livelihoods are being affected by this. You can say that, oh, it doesn't matter, it's just words on a page or whatever, but when you have conventions, I think this is going to be the last TwitchCon, by the way. I cannot imagine anybody ever even thinking to go to another TwitchCon after this.
Oh, people will go. They don't care.
It's over.
No, people don't care. People will forget. People have very short memories. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where, like, there was a streamer out there and people were slipping things in drinks right on camera. They caught it. I mean, come on.
Why the fuck would anybody go to a TwitchCon after the second? And also, by the way, as a streamer, these are things that I hear about a lot. Other people have been sexually assaulted at previous TwitchCons.
Yep.
They've been roofied. There's been plenty of other really bad things that have happened. A lot of these things have happened off of the Twitch, convention center. So some of these are not technically Twitch's fault. But if Twitch doesn't know about this and they're not planning accordingly, well, then they're dumber than literally every single streamer on the platform.
Yeah, for real.
TwitchCon. And that's not a very good state of affairs now, is it? So anyway, that's pretty much where things stand right now with Twitch. So you have, again, pedophile furries that are getting unbanned in less than one day.
That Tigre guy is unbanned, guys. I talked about him last stream. It was a 24-hour ban for being a pedo furry on front page.
You have people going to the official Twitch convention with little to no security, being sexually assaulted. You have viewbotting that is effectively killing small streamers and ignoring large streamers. and you have moderation that is so very obviously politically and socially motivated.
Big time.
I feel like they should just come out.
I think that right there leads to everything else. If they can get their ideology out of the way and actually 50-50, okay, you're going to have people of ideologies. It's impossible not to, right? But if you get people of another one to start working at Twitch, you can fix the problem because they will balance each other out and you won't have this runaway train.
Out and say that they're sponsoring certain people.
Yes.
Or maybe certain groups. I think one of those groups
Hamas.
seems to be Hamas, unfortunately.
Yep. Jace is saying if the congressional hearings happened as scheduled, none of this would be brought up before it. Going into a hearing between this and Hassan, they're going to have a hot seat. I'm interested to see how those congressional hearings take, how they actually play out, because they didn't actually end up having it when we were told they were going to have it. So with the congressional hearings, the way they are, it's kind of like they want to work with Twitch to figure things out. The way it's stated, I kind of wonder if they're going to be put on the hot seat at all. The more I read into like what that's all about, the less I wonder, or the less I think that it's actually them trying to go at Twitch to figure out the problem with anything. I could be wrong about that. Hopefully I am. But I kind of am worried they're not going to be on the hot seat. I kind of am worried they're not going to. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I think leads to all of this. Ideology, not being honest with yourself, being illogical, right? You don't understand security. You don't understand people's issues because your ideology is so locked that you just can't come to grips with anything. The fact that ahead of TwitchCon, people like Asmongold and Tectone were saying Twitch's security is a major problem. Twitch hears them say that and be like, those guys are right-wing lunatic chuds, and we're not going to listen to anything they have to say. They hear them say it, and they don't want to listen to it. All right? You look me in the eye and you tell me that TwitchCon takes women's safety seriously. When you see this, congratulations to Vader FN and Ilianina, I don't know, the Milk Cup 2025 champions. Congratulations to the Milk Cup champions and all women's championship, the Milk Cup. This is a man. Once again, we have men joining in women's sports here at TwitchCon, where TwitchCon does not take women's safety seriously. Their security doesn't matter to them because the ideology doesn't allow it, because men are allowed in women's spaces. You can guarantee yourself that the bathroom situation at TwitchCon is exactly the same as the freaking gonna need milk competition. These people do not take women's safety seriously. You can't. If you allow men to compete against women, you allow men in women's bathrooms, you don't take it seriously. And that is the issue with Twitch and TwitchCon. It's all ideology. It doesn't allow you to take things seriously, because then you would have to be honest with yourself. As long as you can continue lying to yourself, well, you don't have to worry about it anymore. And you can just be married to your ideology. Look at this absolute idiot. This is 100% connected to the platform continuing to allow popular creators to spew misogyny and bigotry on stream, because this happens all the time, right? They have created entire communities of antisocial men who believe women are inferior and pieces of property. Naturally, they'd behave like this when meeting a famous streamer. Let me explain to you something. Antisocial men that believe women are inferior and pieces of property? No, they don't believe women are women at all. Twitch doesn't believe women are women. They believe men can be women, and they allow them into their space. And because of this, they do not believe that women have any agency, security, or deserve any type of protection. It isn't allowed. Your ideology ensures this continues to happen, while men and misogyny actually protect women. That's true, right? You like to talk about this nonsense. And here she continues. Again, she's trying to attack Asmongold here. This is really who she's aiming at. You have men who are still streaming regularly on Twitch to gleefully organize harassment campaigns. When? Where? Spew hate speech. When? Where? Who? And seem unhealthily preoccupied with monitoring those who they decided are a problem. We have seen the problem. We have located it. right in our sights. I just told you what it is and how to get rid of it and how to fix it. But I guarantee you would never come to that conclusion because your ideology does not allow you to. But that right there is the problem. You and your ilk are exactly why we are here today, because you are locked in a fantasy world that does not exist, where men can be women and women can be men and men can have periods. These are bullshit things that cannot happen, and you are exactly why women have no safety at TwitchCon, and why Twitch did next to nothing about it, because they don't believe it, and people like you will sit on top of your little pedestal viewing the same stupid, retarded bullshit like this without having an absolute fucking clue with what a woman is. And you're supposedly one. You have allowed this platform to fester hate and have reaped the financial benefits. No. That person who is a major problem on this platform is loved by Dan Clancy, doesn't get banned for jack shit unless he's going to take a day off, and continues to support the actual disgusting things out there like Hamas. The entire situation can be dodged if you just start being logical with yourself and you can actually protect women. Imagine that. Protecting women because they deserve it. Oh, but in order to do that, you have to be honest with yourself. Be like, yeah, men can't be women and they shouldn't be in their spaces. You people call J.K. Rowling a transphobe because she's like a feminist, an actual real feminist, not a fake modern one. And she's like, hey, men don't belong to be in women's spaces. Like, get them out. But you want to call her a transphobe and then like boycott her game. Great job. It sold 34 million by March 2025. Really great boycott. This is because you're illogical and no one listens to you. And then we have this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.